This is Mr. Gambara's and Mr. Piccolo's 7th grade history class, and the highlights start now!
Hello WJPS Wolves, welcome to WJPS News. I'm Raengel Farmer.
And I'm Anayatian, and you're watching the highlight.
Highlight reporter Emma Oliveras examines the school's no cell phone policy and explores its impact on daily student life.
The nation's largest school district, New York City, has banned students' cell phone use during the school day in the 2024 to 2025 school year.
So my thoughts about it are, so far as I've seen some really positive outcomes. Walking around in the classes, I've seen students more engaged, more focused on what they're doing, and able to meet the expectations of that particular class at that time without any distractions.
Here's how students should turn off and store their phone according to the new policy. The cell phone policy is to keep students away from their smartphones so they can focus on learning and in-person interactions with classmates and teachers. Students are prohibited to use their cell phones at any time during the school day.
I feel that it's also benefiting people's education, and I feel like it's becoming less of a distraction. And I feel like as they're telling us to even put our phones in the locker, I feel like it's also just having us not even think about every second of the phone.
Educators argue that mobile phones cause distractions, leading to reduced focus on academic work and a drop in the classroom engagement.
I feel like they're too much, they're too strict on it. I feel like they don't give us freedom at all to even use it or anything much at all. Not even in the hallways, nothing.
This is Emma Oliveras reporting for WJPS News, The Highlight.
Up next in our Wolves of WJPS segment, we meet Aisha, a student who plays on the Francis Lewis tennis team.
Slice it, ace it, let's just face it, Lewis! Woo!
This is the Francis Lewis girls tennis team. The team practices at Cunningham Park. The park lies between the Grand Central Parkway and the Long Island Expressway. Practice takes place every weekday after school from 3 to 5 p.m. Trials take place during the summer, and the training starts approximately 2 weeks before school starts in September.
They should be playing now and getting ready for tryouts, which take place in August. The more time they can invest in tennis, the better the chance that they'll be successful to reach their goal of being on the team.
Aisha Ismail is a senior at WJPS that plays for the Francis Lewis girls team. Since Aisha was young, she always played tennis and enjoyed the sport. Last year, during her junior year, Aisha tried out for the Francis Lewis team for the first time, and this year for the second time, she will be placed as first doubles and is also the co-captain.
I decided to try out second time because I had so much fun my first year. It was super fun getting to know all the girls and just, having a competitive atmosphere to play a sport that I love in.
It's practicing her serves or perfecting her backhands. Aisha spends hours on the court practicing for her upcoming matches.
There are 35 games this tennis season. Anytime there is a game, the athletes must go after school or leave early in order to participate in these games, and during the weekends they must free up their schedule in order to go.
I guess I didn't have a lot of time, to really focus on school because, I'm here at practice every single day of the fall season.
If you would like to catch one of Aisha's matches, check out their match schedule posted on the PSAL website. I'm Dourouklakis reporting for the WJPS News, The Highlight.
Next up in our Wolves of WJPS segment, we shine a spotlight on Mr. VanDeurs, who's not just mixing chemicals in a chemistry lab, but also mixing tunes as a musician.
Mr. V has been playing guitar since middle school. His teacher started a guitar learning class, and that's what introduced him to it. He has now been playing for 23 years.
I learned guitar when I was in 7th grade, to start from a teacher, but I'd say my career really started when I started playing shows, so that would be my probably senior year in high school. We were playing shows and getting paid to do it, and I guess that's what you call a career, so.
Mr. V started playing when he was in Riverhead Middle School, which is on Long Island where he grew up, and he even started playing at shows with his band when he got into high school.
Years, not since the pandemic, but before that we would play shows often at local venues around New York City.
In addition to his love for guitar, Mr. V also loves teaching, as he's been teaching for 12 years. Fun fact about Mr. V is before he became a teacher, he worked with medicine, and tells us he would love to take guitar seriously, but here's why he can't.
Most musicians that make it so that they get enough money to do it as their career are either very lucky or they devote their entire life to that, and I'm not in a position right now to really do that. So I make a decent amount of money teaching, and I can still have fun playing the guitar on the side.
Mr. V brings his love for music into the classroom, sometimes sharing his guitar skills with his students. I'm Claudia Lopez reporting for WJPS News, The Highlight.
Next, we meet another wolf of WJPS, Emily, a student who's not just hitting the books, but also whipping up some sweet treats as a baker.
For years, I've always loved baking. At first, I started baking from boxes, but then I started from scratch. So I really enjoyed that, and my friends and family really enjoyed them. So I thought maybe I can turn this into a business and make a little bit of money.
Emily uses ingredients like eggs and vanilla as she perfects her baking.
I bought a chocolate chip cookie off of her, and I think it was great. It was a really good cookie.
She advertises her products through her Instagram account and through flyers around her community, allowing those to discover what she sells and seeing her menu, and also learning about her seasonal menus and more stuff that she might put out.
Mostly through my Instagram, posting a lot of videos and photos on there, and also flyers around my town.
You can find her business through her Instagram account named Catnap Cupcakes, where you can see her menu and seasonal items. I'm Rixiery Montoya, reporting for WJPS News, The Highlight.
Up next, Arianna Distl breaks a sweat with the seniors tackling the fitness gram.
Down 27, up. Down.
The New York City Fitness Gram is an annual fitness assessment that helps students and families set personal fitness goals. Students are measured in 4 activities. The 5 assessments are able to test strength, flexibility, endurance, aerobic capacity.
Students that I've had for a long time, you can see their scores from last year, and they've literally done half of what they did last year.
One of the components of the Fitness Gram Pacer test is a sit-and-reach. A sit-and-reach is to test a student's flexibility. A successful sit-and-reach is done when a student reaches past their test.
The Fitness Gram is a good way to see improvements throughout the years and see if and how people are improving. The Fitness Gram can help identify strengths and weaknesses. The Fitness Gram is designed to help students understand health-related fitness and not to compare themselves to one another. The Fitness Gram is given every year so students can check their progress from current years to previous years. These seniors tell us how their scores have improved.
Maybe increased as I've gotten older, so I feel like as I've gotten older, my stamina has gotten better.
I'm Arianna Distl reporting for WJPS News, The Highlight.
Vanessa Arellano explores the College Now classes offered at WJPS, where students can earn college credit while in high school.
WJPS is offering 3 college classes: Intro to Stats, Earth Science, and a Quantitative Reasoning class. These classes offer college credits that will give students a chance to get a head start on their college life.
Things like college algebra, things where you can get your math requirement out of the way before you even go to college, especially for students who are not interested in studying math, I think are good things for us to offer.
These classes are a great opportunity for students to go into college prepared. Classes like these give students an idea of what to expect as they move on to college. Students who are going to college are able to already have credits for a whole course if they take these classes during high school and don't have to retake them again in college.
Because it'll give me the opportunity to go into college already having the credits for a whole course.
Students who haven't or weren't able to take the course at a high school level are still able to take the class at a college level.
My expectations on this College Now class is that it provides me information about Earth Science, which is a class I haven't taken before, so I'm excited to get to know more about it.
You can learn more about how to earn college credits and get a jump on your future by visiting the website k16.cuny.edu/collegenow. I'm Vanessa Arellano reporting for WJPS News, The Highlight.
Here is Guess the Lyric, where Dylan Ciardello tests WJPS students and staff musical knowledge.
Think you know the hardest songs? In today's special segment, we're challenging students to finish the lyrics. Let's see if they can nail it. Tall and handsome as hell.
He's so bad, but he does it so well. I can see the end as it begins. My one condition.
I've been thinking.
I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier when we see what we've become in the cold light of day.
Our hearts can come together as one.
Shorty is a eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover.
So young when I first saw you.
I close my eyes in the flashback stars. I'm standing there on the balcony in summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns.
Off the plane at LAX.
With a dream in my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Whoa, am I gonna fit in? Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous.
That's how you guess the lyric from WJPS News The Highlight.
And here's the weekend weather forecast with our middle schooler of the week.
For this weekend's weather forecast, on Friday there will be a high of 63 degrees and a low of 44 degrees and a 0% chance of rain. On Saturday, there will be a high of 67 degrees and a low of 50 degrees and a 0% chance of rain. On Sunday, there will be a high of 58 and a low of 42 and a 0% chance of rain. I'm Chris, and back to the studio.
And that's a wrap for our show, Wolfpack.
For Raengel Farmer and the rest of the WJPS News team, I'm Anayatian. Thank you for watching.